Hey guys, hope you're doing okay. If you're watching this video, then these messages are for you. Hi, I'm Diana, Psychic Intuitive. Today we're going to be taking a look at positive changes coming into your life this week. This is a timeless reading, of course, so you can watch it at any time, really, but these messages are coming in hot and fast and hard, so it's best to keep up with them as they come in, so I can dial in your energies more and more effectively over time and with greater clarity. So this is going to be exciting. Let's go ahead and take a look at what positive changes are coming into your life this week. Let us begin. Now, these are all messages for you, my viewer. But if you feel inclined, you want to pick just one or two, go ahead and do that. But just so you know, I channeled all these messages for you. Let's begin with the first one. We're getting leg. Okay, so it says you're stepping into a new experience. So it's possible that you have begun a new journey into new territory. Maybe you moved to a new place, or you started a new job, or you started a different kind of experience, or started a new kind of activity or new phase of your life. Or perhaps you are looking into starting a new job or starting a new phase or starting something different, okay? Okay, for a lot of you, this has to do with your career. Perhaps you have just started a new career, or you're wanting to start a new career, or you want to start your career for the first time. I don't know. Okay, but there's something to do with your career, or it could be not necessarily your career. I mean, it just depends, really. As it resonates, take this message as it resonates with you, okay? We have rat, someone working against you or behind your back. So what I'm getting from this, guys, is that you've been feeling sabotaged in your career somehow. You've been feeling like things aren't necessarily going well. Perhaps you feel like someone's been working against you, or something has been working against you when it comes to maybe at your place of work, maybe at a new job or a new activity you're doing or a new place you're living. Maybe you have pests. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. Okay, so this could literally have to do with a house. I mentioned pests. Perhaps you've been dealing with pests in your home. I'm seeing a new home. It says your new experience. Now we're getting new home, new attitude. So this definitely has to do with a new phase of your life. Something new has been happening in your life, and you feel like something else has been trying to sabotage it or work against it. Something's been bothering you. Something's been pestering you. Okay. We have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So I feel like, in this new career or this new thing that you're doing, or this new person you're dealing with, I feel that very soon your anxiety about it is going to start to drop away. You've been feeling depressed about it, and I feel like that's going to change. That's about to change. Okay, we're going to get more information. You're going to start to feel more uplifted about your situation, just as you deserve. Okay? All right, let's take a look. We have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. I feel like someone's secrets are going to become revealed. You're going to find out exactly who has been working against you, or you're going to find out exactly what's been happening. Okay, I feel like this is an intuitive thing. Maybe you guys have been having a feeling or an inkling like something's off with your new situation or your career. It may not be new. It could just be something you're trying to do a little differently with your long-standing career, or a new phase that you're in, that you're trying something out different. Okay, and you feel like it's still not been working out. It's still not working out. Well, I feel like you're going to understand this week exactly what that is. Okay? Exactly why you've been feeling sabotaged. Okay? Or exactly what has been sabotaging your feelings of success or well-being when it comes to this thing that you're dealing with, your situation. Now, I'm getting also that your negative mood is going to be uplifted. Your mood is going to be getting lifted up. We're getting butterfly. I told you, there's a change coming, because you're going to figure out what it is that's been bothering you, what the exact situation is. Okay, you're going to figure it out. Also, I feel like whatever has been getting in your way, whatever has been sabotaging your progress or your process, is going to transform. That's another message coming through. And I feel like this transformation is going to lead to positive changes. Okay, you're either going to transform the way you deal with the situation, or the thing that's been pestering you is going to transform or change in some kind of significant way. And it's going to cause an upliftment in your situation. Okay, I feel like you're going to be cleaning house. Something's going to be getting taken out of your environment. and it's going to be really good for you. We're getting rooster. Okay. Okay, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting rid of someone who was cocky, arrogant, rude, trying to hurt you simply because they think they're better than you, okay? That's it. They're just going to think that, but you're going to find a way to get rid of this person, okay? The way you deal with this situation of someone who is rude, tries to pester you as you do your work or do your home or whatever, is you're going to learn to kick this person to the curb. The way you deal with them is going to change. That's one message coming through. Another message coming through is that this person is going to change. That's another possibility. They're going to change. They're going to realize that you like a clean home. You like a drama-free workplace. That's what you're about, okay? And I feel like this situation is going to transform for the better as a result. They're going to pick up on the fact that you keep things clean. You're a clean person. You don't do drama. You don't do dirt. You don't do people dirt, okay? And this person is going to change, or you're going to find a way to kick this person. You're going to identify who this person is that's been causing trouble, trying to sabotage your workplace, and you're going to kick them out. You're going to clean up how you do things to the point where they're not going to belong. They're not going to stay. Yeah, so just take the message as it resonates. Let me go ahead and take a look at what's the bottom of the deck. Okay, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So yeah, I feel that this person is going, whoever this person is, if it's a person, they're going to realize, oh my gosh, I need to straighten up or I'm going to be out of this situation. You're going to be kicking someone out. Okay. They're going to feel, and part of the reason they've been acting like this is because they feel a sense of lack in their lives. Okay. And that's why they've been acting stupid around you and trying to be rude and hurtful, is because they're lacking things in their life. Perhaps you remind them of the things they lack. But I feel that you will be kicking this person out of their of the borough that they've been hanging out in around you, causing trouble. I feel like that person's out. I see an empty space where that person used to be, or that creature or that pest used to be. They're going to be out. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not predicting that this is going to happen. I'm saying you're already picking up on this, okay? These are energies you're already picking up on. Yes, you're already aware of, or you've been getting an inkling about it already, okay? And these are the positive changes coming in. All right, that's excellent news for you. I love that message. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your next message. Be right back. All right, let's take a worse situation. It says you're working on it, planning. Okay. Again, we're getting more of a work vibe here again. Or maybe it's just something, it could be your career, something you're doing at your job. Or I feel like there's something you're planning on bringing about in your life, okay? You're working on something. You're working on something, okay? You're working on something. Best laid plans of mice and men. And I feel like you're doing a really good job at it. You're doing a really good job at it. We got jealousy. Okay, someone's mad. Someone doesn't like it. Someone's been jealous of your situation. They're jealous of the good work that you're doing. They're jealous of the fact that you've been working on your relationship, or that you've been doing a good job, good work at your job. They've been comparing themselves to you and feel like they're lacking. So yeah, I feel like someone's been comparing themselves to you and feeling like they're lacking. And the only reason they feel that way is because of the conscientious work that you do. You take your life seriously, my beautiful viewer. That's impressive. You are conscientious. You pay attention to details, and you're trying to set up your life in a certain kind of way. And it's making other people feel insecure. Someone is. We have the chaser. Yeah, because this person, they go around chasing people who don't want them, while you are choosing someone who wants you back. You're choosing a situation that wants you back, but this other person is choosing a situation that's like they could care less about them. Now, I feel like for some of you, you've been working really hard on your situation, but it feels like the person you've chosen doesn't want to stay. You're either dealing with jealousy in others, or you're dealing with someone who is not wanting to work with you. They're acting disinterested. They have an avoidance style or detached style of relationships, and it makes you feel mad because you see other people that are clinging to each other. That's a message coming in for some of y'all. So there's a couple of different messages in here. We have take time to rest and relax. Yeah, it feels like someone is choosing to walk away from your situation, and it's like they're just resting or detaching. They're resting or detaching from you. I feel like you keep bringing things to them. You want to play with them. You want to connect with them, but they just seem tired or like, boring or bored, or I don't know what it is, okay? And you look around and you see that other people, they're receiving engagement. But the people, when you're trying to do what you're working on, this person or the people you want to be interested in it are not engaging with it. It feels like they're sleeping on it. There's inactivity, okay? And I'm sorry that you're going through this. So I see, though, that you're going to be overcoming these blocks and obstacles. You are going to be overcoming these blocks and obstacles this week. You're making your way through. You're not going to let this hold you back. Perhaps you're feeling a little jealous of other people because they receive engagement while people walk away from you. People don't seem interested in what you're trying to put out. The work that you're carefully working on something. Good job, by the way. Perhaps feeling a little jealous because of the way others are receiving engagement and are receiving attention. I feel like you're maybe feeling a little tired of it. This week, I feel like you're going to be working through your blocks and your obstacles, okay? In India, the elephant signifies the ability to trample on one's problems. I feel like you're going to be using these duds, or the dud that wasn't wanting to engage your situation, or whatever this obstacle is. It's just sitting there blocking you rather than being active. They're just sitting there inactive and being a block. You've been walking over their heads. You're going to be using them as this person or the situation as a stepping stone to overcome your problem. We see changes are ahead. Yes, there is a new direction that's coming into alignment for you, my beautiful viewer. A new pathway is going to open up for you. You're going to realize that you can take this in a different direction. You can do something different with your situation, and you will be. Changes are coming up ahead for you. And the changes consist of certain choices you're going to be making. You're going to be making certain choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? You're going to have choices, fam. Okay? Time to celebrate. You're going to be celebrating. Oh my gosh, guys. The change you're going to be experiencing is that people are going to be actively interested in what you are doing. No longer will people be walking away. People are going to be gravitating towards you. You're going to make a change or a shift that's going to attract people towards you. I'm getting like a celebratory vibe. So maybe you're going to be uplifted. You're going to be positive. That's a vibe you're going to be bringing in. Positive changes, positive talk, positive vibes. And you're going to be attracting people like this who want to celebrate with you, who want to partake in this vibe with you. I feel like this shift you're going to be making, that you have been making, perhaps you'd already been working on it, is going to result in a successful conclusion in some matter. Okay? Let's take a look. We have new doors are opening. Oh my goodness, a new home. So guys, I think that your work that you've been doing is going to result in a new kind of environment for yourself. A new environment that attracts new kinds of people, new kinds of attention. No longer you're going to be chasing. Now you're going to be attracting. So these changes that you've been putting into place are going to be resulting in you creating a new environment for yourself. It's going to be very welcoming to others. You can see the doors open, and it's going to be attracting new people into it for you. Okay. So I feel like this could be affecting your social life a little bit differently. You're going to be more social. You're going to have new friends. You are making changes that are resulting in new friends, new people to party with. Or I feel like you're going to be using these blocks you've been receiving perhaps in your dating life, and you'll be using it as an opportunity to attract different kinds of friends or a different social scene for yourself. That's going to be allowing new love opportunities to enter your life. And that's the positive change I'm seeing coming in for you this week. Yeah, so before I go, I wanted to look at the bottom of the deck, and I'm trying to get better about this, is popping open that bottom of that deck, okay? I am seeing that your feminine energy is going to be at an all-time high. It doesn't matter, even if you're a guy, okay? The feminine energy is about attracting. You're going to be attracting what it is that you want. I see butterflies, which implies social activity, okay, and frivolity. I feel like people are going to be coming around you to play. You're going to be attracting suitors or attracting dates. People are interested in your energy, and the fullness of the moon is behind you, which means that whatever it is you're trying to be manifesting right now, it's going to be working really well. Whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be attracting more and more people, souls, invites, social situations into your life. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your third positive change coming into your life this week. Okay, let's take a look. We have fork in the road. Okay, looks like you have a decision ahead of you. Okay, coming up ahead of you. There's a decision you need to make, or a choice you need to make, something like this. We have knowledge. It may have to do with schooling, may have to do with learning something. Okay. Perhaps you are trying to make a decision about what course of study to take. Perhaps you've received knowledge about something that's coming up ahead. The spark. Okay, so it looks like you have received a divine spark about where to take your career or your schooling or something like that. Perhaps you studied something and it gave you an idea. But it feels like it's not going well. Okay, it feels like it's not going well. Or perhaps the thing you learned about, look, we're seeing sparks appearing twice here. Something shocking's happened. Something shocking's happened. I feel like something may have discombobulated your plans. And those plans may have to do with your schooling or may have to do with something you're learning. You've been acquiring some knowledge that's been sending a big jolt into you. Big jolt into your plans. You're learning some stuff and realizing, oh my gosh, this is a disaster. Perhaps you're currently dealing with a disaster right now. Perhaps you're dealing with some weather problems. Perhaps you've lost power in your home. That's just for a few of you. Take it as it resonates. You've just learned something and you're realizing you need to make a decision or a choice about a certain situation in your life. Okay, let's keep looking here. We have home. Okay. May have to do with your home. And I feel like if it has to do with your home, then things are going to be getting better, my beautiful viewer. Things are going to be settling down. Things are going to be settling down, my dear. I see peace coming into your home. I see serenity, things calming down. So if there was bad weather, things are going to calm down, okay? And your home is going to be preserved. That shock, that feeling like things are getting discombobulated is going to fade away, ebb away, and I see calm. The plants are here. I see the plants are all askew. The trees are being uprooted, but here I see the plants are calm. So I feel like you may have been uprooted from your home. That's possible. And I see you finding a home this week, somewhere to calmly stay. Okay, somewhere to stay that's yours. I see the doors open, so you're being welcomed in. Perhaps a place to stay that's calm. You're getting away from this raucous stuff. We have surprise villain. I feel like you're gonna find out who was behind this. That's possible. That's a message coming in for some of you. You're gonna find out who was behind this. Perhaps you're gonna find out that you are the one contributing to your own situation, and this knowledge is going to empower you. Because once you figure out who's causing it, even if it's you, now you can do something about it. Am I right? All right, let's take a look. We have mastermind. Yes, I feel like you're going to be putting something together. Okay, your plan is going to be working out beautifully when it comes to bringing sanity and calm and order back into your life. Okay, it's going to work out beautifully. Maybe you'll be able to get back to your schooling, no problems, or you'll be able to find a nice home that's not, beat up by the weather, or you're going to things are going to calm down and your home is going to get order back into it again. The decision you made is going to lead to good work being done. Your plans are going to unfold beautifully. Next, we're seeing reversal. Yes, so we see a reversal coming in this week when it comes to something disastrous that happened, guys. I'm so sorry. Something that got discombobulated. Your work was going really fine, or your studies were going really fine, or your travels were going really fine. Something came in and disrupted your schedule or something like that. And I feel like you're going to be getting this thing back on track. You're going to identify who or what the problem was. And this is going to help you get everything back on track. Everything's laid out in a nice, neat little rows. You see, we're going to get rid of the chaos and the disruption. And there's going to be a reversal of fortune. Things are going to calm down. Okay? Oh, one more thing. We're seeing the worst. So I do feel that the worst is going to go away. You've been through the worst of it already. You are done with bad things happening, especially when it comes to the weather, because I'm seeing the clouds here again. The weather is going to settle down. Okay, the blue clouds, that dark stormy clouds, going to clear away, and the blue clouds are going to come back into play. Take good care of yourselves now. Okay, bye.